Hello and welcome to the JB&M Sports Fanatic channel. Thank you guys for joining me here. And so, yeah, we've got a trade that just went down here, as you can see on the screen here. And so this went down between the Indianapolis Colts and the Washington Commanders. So basically, Indianapolis found a way to get rid of Carson Wentz after a season in which he threw 27 touchdowns to 7 interceptions, along with over 3,500 yards passing. And but during the clutch time situations when they really needed Carson Wentz to step up and be their quarterback, he had some issues doing that. So Indianapolis, a year after trading for him, wanted to reconnect him with his former offensive coordinator, now head coach with the Colts. So yeah, they went ahead and decided we've seen enough. Let's go ahead and get rid of him. We will try our luck elsewhere. And as for what they're getting in return, they're going to be getting Washington's 2022 third-round pick. 2023 third-round pick that can become a second-round pick if Carson Wentz plays 70% of the snaps there, and also the 2022 second-round pick. So again, 2022 third-rounder, 2022 second-rounder, along with a 2023 third-rounder that can change into a second-rounder depending on how much Carson Wentz, as long as he plays 70% of the snaps or more. As for what Washington gets in return, obviously, they're getting quarterback Carson Wentz to come in there. Washington felt they needed a quarterback. Obviously, they failed on getting Russell Wilson. That's understandable, but they probably didn't want to trade him inside the NFC. They wasn't going to wait around for Jimmy Garoppolo in that situation to play out, so they went ahead and they acquired Carson Wentz, and they deemed him to be the next starting quarterback for the Washington Commanders. And meanwhile, in the second round, they're also getting a second-round pick from the Colts as well for 2022. So basically, the Colts and the Washington Commanders, they're going to be swapping second-round picks, basically. That's what that means. So you take away the second-round picks that's involved in that one for this year. So basically, the Colts, they're really getting, I guess you can say, 2022 third-round pick. So this year's third-round pick and then next year's third, which could become a second, obviously, other than swapping their second-round picks for this year and unloading Carson Wentz. So Washington, I believe, will also be taking care of the contract, full contract there, including the roster bonus as well. So that's, Washington's going to be taking care of that. So that's good news for the Colts right there. And if you're the Colts, you're saying good riddance. But, per Adam Schefter, he says that, expect the Colts to be in on Jimmy Garoppolo in terms of potentially being a replacement. So that would make the most sense right now, unless another quarterback domino were to change, like maybe, a Kyler Murray situation, if that goes bad. But outside of that, most likely they're probably going to end up going after a guy like Jimmy Garoppolo to come in there. And so I want to hear from you guys. Do you guys like that idea of Jimmy Garoppolo coming in to be the quarterback for the Colts here? Would that be a good move there? Would it be an improvement, upgrade, downgrade? You guys let me know what you're thinking about that. Will they go after someone in the draft? There's quite a few quarterbacks there, but is there anyone that you're going to be sold upon? It depends. Especially since they don't have a first-round pick, many questions to be had. So I expect the fact that they don't have a first-round pick and they, went ahead and traded back. Probably they're going to end up with Jimmy Garoppolo. It's looking like it makes a lot of sense for them to go out there and acquire a guy like Jimmy Garoppolo. Let's see if that's the route they take or if someone else ends up being quarterback one here for the Colts. But one thing we do know is that it won't be Carson Wentz. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for tuning in here. Let me know your thoughts here. How do you feel about that? Who won this trade? Who lost this trade? Let me know all of that for sure, guys. But appreciate you guys so much and see you guys next video.